Hello everyone. We hope you're having an amazing day today. This week, Netflix welcomed multiple new releases, which may rightfully sound like a regular week for the streaming platform. Well, you're not wrong. Netflix is known for its extreme release schedule, as it's almost impossible to keep up with the amount of new series and movies on the platform. Apart from the new productions, some sequels have been highly expected by the audience for usually a year. When all these new releases coincide with each other, we're left with a streaming platform that has too many projects, only a few of which are actually worth watching. We know that this is a bold statement to make regarding a streaming platform that pioneers the TV revolution that we have been witnessing right now. However, it's impossible to not notice the overwhelming number of releases and their lack of quality. We're not sure if it's about the budget or the fact that there are simply not that creative projects out there that are worth to be filmed. But we're certain that no one can watch all of these projects, and more often than not, this abundance of releases ends up in a waste of time and money. Still, we would be lying if we claim that we have no interest in any of the Netflix releases. On the contrary, despite our criticism, the platform is still our favorite of us, and it has some of our most beloved shows and movies of all time. One of those shows is Virgin River, which released its 4th season this week. Virgin River Season 4 was one of the most anticipated releases of Netflix this year, as the show is known for being the ultimate secret gem of the streaming platform. It's one of those series that seems like yet another cliché romance with no charm at all. And yet, once you start to watch it, you cannot take your eyes off it. We have to admit that the incredible landscape of the series contributes to the charming effect of the show tremendously. However, we also have to be fair and admit that the scenario is heartwarming. The characters are well written and the casting is superb. In terms of the subject matter, Season 4 of the show wasn't much different than the previous seasons in the sense that it followed Jack and Mel. The season began with a very heartwarming scene as the two were planning a future for their baby. However, the rest of the season was filled with ups and downs, which proved once again that these two may not be perfect for each other. Perhaps there are some other people out there who might be more suitable for the two. Perhaps that someone's name is Cameron. Okay, we know that this is a highly unpopular opinion, but we have to admit that throughout the season, Cameron was the one who was there for Mel and supported her when Jack was drunk and missing. His interest in Mel was obvious from the very first scene, as it was clear that the two shared chemistry with one another. And yet, Mel still decided to backlash Cameron for trying to urge her to do the right thing. She defended Jack when he wasn't deserving her sympathy, which doesn't make any sense, considering the fact that Jack has left Mel multiple times for no sensible reason at all, and also acts recklessly still despite knowing that she is having a difficult pregnancy. We truly cannot understand why she is still with him. The interesting thing is the fact that Alexandra Breckenridge, who plays the part of Mel, also agrees with us on the topic. In a recent interview, she said the following: "Maybe Mel should break up with Jack." That makes more sense. Mel should break up with Jack. Mel should be like, you know what? I was right in the first place. I can't do this. No, all of this is too much for me, I can't, but he broke up with her, and I can't even remember why. It was so silly. Cameron, on the other hand, was understanding, handsome, kind, and quite helpful in everything to Mel. Unfortunately, at the end of the season, Cameron couldn't handle the fact that Mel chose Jack over him and decided to leave the town, which is a shame. Do you think Mel should have treated Cameron more fairly? Let us know what you think in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the video. Thank you for watching. See you soon.